Hi everybody on the World Wide Web, back to you again. Okay, Lucky Maggie's in 2 bits. I have something to say again today. On my channel, Politics with me, Meg. Now, we all understand Meg is not the prettiest, she's not the best speaking, but she sometimes has something interesting to say, but hopefully it's completely entertaining. My channel on YouTube is Politics with me, Meg. Banter, it's just banter. It was just banter of the pandemic, which is continuing for me because look at how I look. A little tired. Anyway, so Meg, spelled backwards, is gems. I have a lot of gems I'm selling at 5 Acres Flea Market in Buttsville, New Jersey if you want to come see me live. Okay, so this is, and my key phrase is, because I'm reading a book today that I got in college, making a difference in the lives of children and adolescents. So, for me, the pandemic is everybody stuck at home, their whole family dynamics, if you caught my last episode, which was in Series 1, Lucky Maggie's in 2 bits, Episode 4, Learning in the Classroom, blah, 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 blah. Everybody's stuck at home with their media. So that's what it's basically about, is streaming live media or recently taped media into your household, and your children and adolescents are watching a lot of media on their computers or phones or TV or watches. So let me start over once more time. My name is Meg. I've been on YouTube before. This may be the first time you've caught me, but I have a series going. It's called Lucky Maggie's in 2 bits, Learning in the Classroom. So that is me, and I have been a teacher before for Free Union School District, so I am allowed to do this. Anyway, so episode 4, this is Learning in the Classroom, and the name, I thought it was funny because we're made up of 80% water. The name of this episode is Drink Pandemic Diet, Not Corona Beers. Well, beers. I like to drink. Anyway, so is this the plague or not? Drink Pandemic Diet. So, if you watch me, you will get over this pandemic very, very, very well. If you have children or adolescents in your household, how are we all going to get along? I don't care about dynamics anymore. I got through that. I'm the youngest of 8. I do what I want. I'm very intelligent. Sorry, to my blood relatives. So, I don't believe that this is going to be a problem for smart people at all. At all. If you know use the web correctly. So, I said my little, Johnny, your socks smell. Because that's what I think parents are doing to their children in this day and age during this plague, pandemic, virus, is nobody's getting along anymore because they're all crammed in because somebody has that routine schedule of going to school, going to work, going to school, going to work, Monday through Friday, and then all coming together on Saturday, Sunday, and doing the usual routine. So yes, everybody's stuck at home Monday through Friday. So watch me. I will read this book that I got from college. It's a used book, Children's Development and Education by Teresa M. McDevitt and Jean Ellis Ormrod. See, I'm gonna skip that. I don't read that great, so I do make mistakes. So obviously, I'm not a digital image, even though digital image would be much prettier. So making a difference in lives and children of adolescents who are stuck at home during the pandemic virus. Not the plague. We are not in the plague, but we are in the plague era. So plague, allergens, bacteria, germs, versus the coronavirus, which is for adults, banks, retail, and farms. And yes, I'm on Hy-Vee Farm near the Delaware Water Gap, which is my view in New Jersey, if you want to come find me. So I have a horse named BJ. He taught me everything I had to put my TV program together, which is not the plague, but the plague is allergens, bacteria, and germs. So we really are in the plague era because we are on masks, which is about social distancing, which is about the plague, allergens, bacteria, and germs because we don't want to spread allergens, bacteria, and germs through the air. Versus the coronavirus, which is banks, retail, and farms. So it's just shopping, putting your money somewhere to be secure, and farms, talk about your local food shopping store. Make up, so everybody should get together on Sunday morning and make up their shopping list and go to their local stores and buy food for the following week. And cook a meal together on Sunday night. La 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 la. Bam, you're all together. So because I have a horse, all together, I said, getting along well, but there's going to be education involved for how to socialize, which is what this is a pandemic is all about. Ground manners inside the household. Don't say shut up. Say Gosh, that's what we're going to learn today in my book. Not just today, it's about a 300-page book. I'll just say. So I'm going to read to you. Highlighted. I'm going to read the highlights. I'm skipping the charts. I will read the case studies. And I will read the definitions. Let's say quasi-experimental study, casual comparative study, correlation, coefficient, correlation study, cross-sectional study. It is a good textbook. Not the plague, which it is. We're just in the pandemic virus, but we're not all going to die. If you know about allergens, bacteria, and germs, wear your mask, know your ground manners inside your household, and learn about social distancing outside, which is just like keep your mask on. If you do a lot of acting with your mask. Don't you have your mask on? Okay, so it's eek. Oh, well, we can't do the ox and you look scared, but it was eek. Oh, sorry. Okay, so it's eek. Oh, with your mask on, so it's eek. Oh, sorry. Something like that. Just practice. We'll practice again. So, it's my dog, River. He's going for some water. So my Hy-Vee farm, Delaware water gaps out my window. I do live in New Jersey. Let me take a sip and get to reading. Coffee. And Goya coffee. Let me get my highlighter. I do have a cough. Sharpie accent highlighter. Making a difference in the lives of children and adolescents. I think I'm only going to get to the case study today, so if you want to hear about the types of children we're talking about, Chapter 1. Case study, Tanya. I hope everybody bears with me. I hope I can bear with myself. When Mary Rank Jalongo thinks back to her years as a novice teacher, one student often comes to mind. That's Tanya. Not only was she big for her age, she was older than anyone else in my first grade class. She was older than anyone else in my first grade class. And she was retained in kindergarten. Her name was Tanya, and she put my patience and my professionalism and my decision-making on trial throughout my second year of teaching. So, excuse me, I am so sorry. I hope my dry throat, which they do have, I'm sure, something for in CVS. My dry throat has gotten in the way for my case study on Tanya and my first chapter on making a difference in the lives of children and adolescents, which I said is the pandemic, epidemic, which is a diet drink, which I'm going to try to teach you how to get along, ground manners in the household, and politely, hopefully, learn how to use your mask, and sign language. So everybody outside gets along. If you got together with your parents, sorry. You touch each other. Hello. Oops. To the people. Something like that. So my horse BJ that I have told me about ground manners, which is inside the household, inside the barn, outside in the corral, outside in your backyard, front yard, getting into your car, whatever. Masks and social distancing. I made a joke about the corona, calling it the coronavirus. I made it into multi-years. So I will label this to get people's attention, to make people laugh and watch me. Is learning in the classroom. Drink pandemic virus, which is me. Drink the pandemic virus. Come on, entertainment, light, fun, but we're gonna learn it. I'll be a little lighter at the end. Hopefully, I'll tell a joke or something like that. And drink pandemic diet, which it's a diet. Who likes it? Nobody likes to be on a diet, but it's healthy. Right? Not this like the COVID-19 scary sounding. Yikes. The plague. Anyway, but I do think of Jesus Christ days, the big difficult days of, crossing big ocean seas, the parting of the sea, the plague, stuff like that. So, anyway, it's Meg, me on, YouTube, Lucky Maggie's and 2-Bit series on Politics Banter with me, Meg. That was my original name, which I'm going to keep, but that was my six series originally when this whole thing started with the pandemic. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the show. I cut it short because of my sore throat. I did get to tell you that we are going to discuss from the first chapter from my book from college, which I graduated from, but I do wear my high school ring. We're going to learn about Tanya, which is a typical case study about this girl that just went through school. And these two people wrote a book about it, and we're going to learn. We're going to learn. So hopefully it's a worldwide classroom for me. See you later, Lucky Maggies, with Meg, and take care. Hope you tune in and catch me again.